Well, students, let us solve the third problem in case of cash budget. From the following, prepare cash budget for the month of January to April. So you need to prepare the cash budget from Jan to April. That is for 4 months: Jan, Feb, March, April. So you need to prepare a budget only for 4 months. But we have details from November itself. So we have months from November to April. Then sales is a receipt, purchase payment, wages payment, factory expenses payment, selling expenses payment. So we have additional information. The customers are allowed a credit of 2 months. It indicates that sales, entire sales is credit sales. There is no question of cash sales and credit sales. The total sales is credit because we don't have any information that 20% cash, 30% cash, and so on. So since there is no information about cash sales, so we assume that entire sales is credit. Here customers are nothing but buyers, so it indicates sale. So credit sales duration is 2 months, indicating November sales will be received in Jan, December sales will be received in Feb, January sales will be received in March, and February sales will be received in April. In short, 30,000 November sales will be received in Jan, 35,000 will be received in Feb, 25,000 will be received in March, and so on. A dividend of rupees 1,000 is payable in the month of April. So in the month of April, there is a dividend payable to the extent of 10,000, and dividend is payable only for 1 month, not for all the month. Plant purchased on 15th January, rupees 5,000. It's a payment. Whenever you make a purchase, you need to make a payment. So 5,000 is called payment in the month of January. A building has been purchased in on 1st March, and the payment is to be made in a monthly installment of 2,000. So purchase of building will be treated as payment, and this payment is made in installment from the month of March because it is purchased in the month of March. So therefore 2,000 in the month of March and 2,000 in the month of April should be made a payment. Creditors are allowed 2 months credit, indicates purchase. So purchases are being paid after 2 months. 15,000 November purchase will be paid in Jan. 20,000 December purchase will be made a payment in the month of Feb. 15,000 purchases in the month of Jan will be paid in March, and so on. All expenses are paid in next month. So we have three expenses: wages, factory expenses, and selling expenses. All the three will be paid in the month of next. That is, November's will be paid in December. December will be paid in Jan. Jan will be paid in Feb. It's applicable for wages, factory expenses, and selling expenses. Opening cash on 1st January is rupees 15,000. So now let us look at the solution, student. There is no working note as such because we don't have any 30%, 25%, 3/4 as such. So therefore we directly solve the problem. So for the month of Jan, opening balance 15,000. We have only one receipt called sale. This 30,000 is a sale of November. November sales will be received in Jan. So total receipt 45,000. Then purchases, delay in payment of purchases 2 months. So November purchase you make a payment in Jan. Next, wages, administration expenses, and selling expenses. All the three is expenses that belongs to the month of December. So December wages are paid in Jan. Then dividends are not paid in the month of Jan. It is paid only in the month of April. so it is dash for January. Plant is purchased in the month of January, and building is purchased in the month of March. So for the month of January it will be dash. So total payment 24,790. So we get a closing balance, receipt minus payment 20,210, brought forward to the month of Feb. Then we take the sales of December. December sales will be received in Feb. Total receipt 55,210. December purchase will be paid in Feb. Next, wages 1 month. January wages paid in Feb. January administration expenses paid in Feb, and selling expenses of January paid in Feb. And we don't have dividend paid, we don't have plant purchased, we don't have building purchased. Next, we get total payment of 24,200, closing balance 31,010. Carry forward to the month of March. Then you take the sales of March, that is, you take January sales you receive in March. Total receipt 56,010. Then we have purchases, that is January purchase you make a payment in March. Next, February's wages, February administration expense, and February selling expenses are made payment in the month of March. No dividends are paid, no plant is purchased in the month of March, but building is purchased in the month of March, and monthly installment is paid 2,000. Since the word monthly is given, so starting from March onwards, monthly you should pay 2,000. So total payment 21,770. So you get a closing balance of 34,240. Carried forward to April. Then we have a sales of 30,000. 30,000 is a sales of February. February sales will be received in April. Total receipt 64,240. February purchase you make a payment in April. Then say wages, administration expenses, selling expenses, all the three are March related expenses. Then dividends are paid in April as informed in the question. No plant is purchased in April, plant is purchased only in the month of Jan. Then total payment 35,000 fine 990 after taking building installment 2,000. You get a closing balance of 28,250. Okay. Try this problem, students. Any doubt, feel free to ask me. Thank you.